Welcome to an Achieving Science video. This video is going to cover metabolism. Now within your body there are many chemical reactions and you need energy to fuel these chemical reactions in order to keep you alive. These reactions are what we call metabolism. There is also a second term that you need to use, and that is metabolic rate, and this is the speed at which these reactions occur. Now metabolic rate varies, and let's have a look at some possible reasons why it does vary. Well, first of all, muscles need more energy than fatty tissue. Therefore, people who are more muscular have a higher metabolic rate. Secondly, gender has an issue. Men are found to have a slightly higher metabolic rate than women, and this is due generally because men are slightly larger, bigger, and they have a larger proportion of muscle too. But we do have similarities because we need energy for similar reactions within our body. So let's have a look at these reactions. We start off with carbohydrates and where we require energy. First of all, we require energy to break down starch into simple sugars, e.g. glucose. Of course, the main one that we all know about energy is respiration, and this is where glucose is broken down to release energy. This happens in both plants and animals. Animals and plants also need to convert glucose into starch in plants or glycogen in animals so that it can be stored for later use. This requires energy. And finally, for carbohydrates, the conversion of simple sugars into cellulose, which is required to make cell walls. This happens in plants, not animals though, because animals do not have a cell wall. Next, let's have a look at proteins and some of the similarities. Well, proteins need to be broken down into amino acids. This requires energy. We can also break down proteins to form urea, a substance that we need to remove from our body. The use of glucose and nitrate ions to form amino acids, which in turn are then used to synthesize proteins, form proteins in other words. This again requires energy. So we've got similarities already between carbohydrates and proteins. Finally, let's look at fats, scientifically known as lipids. Again, the breakdown requires energy. In this case, lipids are broken down into glycerol and 3 molecules of fatty acids. Again, formation. Formation of lipids from a molecule of glycerol and 3 molecules of fatty acids requires energy. Therefore, hopefully you see the trends, similarities and differences.